The AIs aren't tunes. Hopefully this will work. I haven't tried this build. Oh, you fixed it. Great. So, you know, it's the same as usual. This guy's out of combat supply.
Oh, cool. There's a highlight problem. Like I said, I have not seen this particular build. Cool. Can I take a look at the app logo that you're gonna have for it?
It's not final.
Alright. It's alright.
The interim one is this, but it'll be changing a little bit.
There you go.
Cool. So, yeah, it's an early version, so if the rules change from this,
yeah, this is all subject to change, but basically I'm the Confederacy, and I need to get to Cemetery Ridges coming from the Confederate perspective, so I'm coming west into Gettysburg here. Bradley here is the Union, and I'm going to see how it goes.
Okay, so this game features a chit pull system, which will be different in the video game, obviously. But so you pull out a chit. Oh, CSA combat. All right, so you don't have anyone. These guys aren't in the battlefield yet, so that's useless this turn. But it's an early turn, so then we switch to my red guys. So my guys can move, or they can stay where they are. So you're going to have people, see, coming in on B, and I think these guys come in on A, is that right? Let me check real quick.
Archer and Davis.
So 1B, so they're going to be coming up this road.
Okay.
So a lot of your early guys are going to be coming up that road, but then you're going to get some guys coming in this way as well. So I'm going to try and help out my dudes over there. So these are infantry units, as you can see by the X. And then we have our cavalry as well as mounted cavalry right there. So it's artillery. Sorry, not mounted artillery. So there's artillery with cavalry. So you have your strength, your morale score. Your morale score affects how you do on certain rolls.
Is that +3 or is it
+3? Yeah, so it's a +3. And then 9 is your movement. So the way movement works is we've got a whole movement costs chart here. Basically moving through clear costs you 2, woods cost you 3. So all the white is clear.
Okay.
Woods are the green. And forests, I do not believe. Forests are here, yeah, it's darker, deeper. There's another game we're testing which has much more forest. Let's see, so it's a minor road, which will be these thinner lines, and then you have a major road, which are these thicker black lines, and there's a cost to cross a stream, which I believe have here, and creek is +3, which I believe is only this one right here, the darker blue. And then there's slopes, so these are slopes and escarpments. So going up onto any gray area is going to cost a +1. I don't think we have any escarpments here, which would be like a very steep sequel. Yeah, and you can't, a couple other rules, cavalry can't move into enemies' zone of control, same with artillery, and you can't move through an enemy's zone of control either.
Okay.
let's go ahead. Okay, so yeah, I would move. So
Go
my
with
guys,
these guys right here.
They will come in once their shit is pulled. I'll show you how they work. So my guys have 9 movement. So going here would be 2, and 3, 4, 5. Since I'm on the road, I don't know if that's where I'm gonna go though. So that's gonna be +1, so 3, I guess. 3, 5. Where should I get on the road? Let's see. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. All right.
Is there a difference between the small roads and the long roads?
Yeah, so these are minor roads. They cost 1.5 to move on, which is a little tricky, but
I like that.
Yes, it's kind of a different feel, very different than our current kind of games, since there's a lot more going on. So we pull a chit. It is USA Combat, which doesn't do anything. So your guys, Hill. So you start at B, and you have your movement. So it costs 1 movement to just come in.
Okay.
And then from there you can move them.
Do I put them like this?
So there's actually no hex there. So actually you just move them in one at a time, however you like.
Okay, cool.
So you can move these guys up the road. You could whatever you.
Do I count this X or do I count this X?
So it's 1 to move in. So
okay.
1 and then 2, 3, 4.
Cool.
Because these are just this. If you're going up the road, it's 1 or that sort of thing. So.
Cool. All right. Get a little picture of this.
Yeah, no worries. So these guys, my guys here, don't move today. They actually hold stay put.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, I can do 9, right? Or you said it's 1.5 to get in?
That's 1 to get in.
Oh, 1 to get in.
So
1, 2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Probably it might cost to go up these ridges. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, but that's okay. We'll play that way.
All right, and then I'll do this guy here. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm right there.
So that would actually cost.
Oh, to go on.
Yeah,
this?
it would cost you +1. It would actually be 3. So
I'll leave him right there.
Okay, cool. So that's our turn. Everything goes back in the cup. Boop. Everything goes in the cup. Cool. So this turn, you get. I'm getting some more red dudes that are.
Artillery.
Looks like artillery and
a whole lot of infantry.
4 infantry units. You're gonna get an artillery unit.
Cool.
And then you're also gonna get some to add to your orange guys, some more infantry. So those guys are gonna come in, and then we're adding in 2 new chits into the cup. So put those in there. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and pull this out. So your orange guys could go in. So I don't know when these guys enter, it should say, sorry, I'm very blind. Yeah, so they enter on B as well. So
Okay.
and you can also move these guys.
Do you go first or do I go first?
Sorry, so you go first. So this
first.
came out first. So
Oh,
turn
okay.
order is not completely random, but you're pulling chits out, so you don't know when your guys are going to move.
Nice.
But remember, combat doesn't happen until a combat chit is pulled. So it's kind of like if you played Hiroshima Hex, you kind of line up the combat and then it happens.
Oh,
It's kind
okay.
of similar, that sort of way.
Now, if I move these guys, do you have I can move all my 4 guys during this turn, right? Like all of them?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful.
Yep. So you can move those guys into position and.
Already getting psyched into this.
Yeah.
All right,
There's one other rule I should share. Sorry. So there's zones of control. So all the hexes around your guys, it's zone of control. If you ever surround a unit with your unit zones of control, it takes there's some modifiers. Basically, it's going to get slaughtered.
Nice. I like that.
You also artillery versus cavalry. Gets a bonus. Infantry versus cavalry actually gets a bonus. So,
oh, okay.
Cavalry is great for blocking things off and moving quickly, but really infantry getting you know, when they get close to cavalry, can really
do some damage.
Right?
Nice. All right, let me
So-
try this. I don't have to do the full 9. I guess I can just move around. 1, 2, leave it right there.
Okay, so when you move into me, I get what's called approaching fire,
Ooh,
which
nice.
means I will get to fire on you. Yeah. Sorry. Just
But you could do both units. Oh, that's cool.
yeah, they're both because you're both in their area.
And do I have to wait for that to be settled before I move this guy?
No, it won't get settled till combat. So yeah.
Cool. So I got that guy. I'm gonna have
So
to move
he's
this
there,
guy
sorry.
now. 1, 2, 3. Put him there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess. Yeah, I'll do 10. Oh,
He's
okay.
gonna
I'm
go
sorry.
back,
1,
so-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 9. I'll move from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll have to wait there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
And these guys, I gotta hold off on these guys, right?
Yeah, they're gonna come in they could be next. So USA combat.
So it looks like I got 2 divisions coming down.
Okay, so it's my combat turn. So you actually get an advantage for attacking from a ridge. So I'm going to take my. I have the option on. Sorry. I have the option to retreat. So defender cavalry can retreat before combat. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
going to retreat back
Ah, that's smart.
onto the ridge. Stop that combat. I know, but it's all about when the combat happens, really. And I don't think approach fire would happen because I have that option to, yeah. So I have the option to retreat, so I did not take my approach fire. Oh, you know what? I actually have to follow the retreat rules. So retreat units may never enter enemy-occupied hexes. Units retreat one at a time and must observe these priorities. Retreating units must end 2 hexes away from the hex where they began their retreat. So I actually might end up off the ridge. Okay. So hex not occupied by a friendly unit. So the rules are hex not an enemy zone of control. So I don't want to move that way because that's in your zone of control. Hex away from the unit or units that inflicted the hits. A hex not occupied by a friendly unit. If 2 or more, then brick ties at random. So just start here. So he doesn't want to go here. So he could go here, here, here. So we'll just do 30%. If it's 0, I'll reroll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0, 0. Oh my gosh. 6. So I think that'd be in the middle. So he goes down, and then he can go. He wants to move away from you, so he can go. That would be closer to you. So you can go any of these 3 again. 4 should be here again. All right. So these guys are gonna retreat. They will. Can't move there, so one of these 2, so it's 50-50. 2, so he goes here. That's not good. And then he goes back. He can move to any of those. Well, can he move there? Because that's actually closer, right? So it should be 50-50, so he just goes straight back. Man, that was stupid of me. Okay, now he's going to go back. I think he can technically go to any of these 3, which is really not great for me. 6, so that'd be the middle one, and then back again, which is any of these 3, I believe, which would be here. Thanks. Okay, well, I retreated. It wasn't very orderly, but I did it. All right, cool. So we pull the next one. Yeah, I went out of combat, but I just CSA combat. Nothing happens. All right. Next is artillery reserve. So you guys come in, and they come in on.
Looks like they got 8.
Yeah, which way do they come in on? Yeah, OGB is just Gettysburg. It's like Gettysburg unit. So 2B, so they will come in here as well.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I can't double stack, right?
Nope, no stacking.
Cool.
One unit per space.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Separate.
Okay.
Got a whole mess of units coming down.
Yeah, I've got to get a line together here. All right, cool. So, you know, I might actually have bombardment on you, possibly. Yeah, let me show you that. Okay, so are you recording?
Yeah, I want to actually record the artillery.
Oh, yeah, the artillery fight. Okay, cool. So I'm on a ridge, which is going to give you. So your 2 hit is 5. But you're getting -1 because I'm above. I guess it blocks, honestly. I know. Okay, so 4 -4. Yeah, so you're rolling 1s. So you get to roll 2 dice.
Oh, nice. All right. So what do I have to hit? Like, what's the number?
Actually, just roll 1 die.
1?
No, just roll 2, and we'll just go through each one. So roll 2 for this guy.
Oh, I have to do 2 for each?
You want to hit 1, yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, not bad.
No worries. Okay, no hits right there. Again, roll 2.
Cool.
No, okay, 1 more.
And what number do I have to hit?
You want to hit 1 right now, because you're far away, and I'm on a hill, and it's just hard to hit me. Okay, so no hits. We're going to see some actual combat, I'm telling you. Okay. The defender cavalry can retreat before combat. Do I want to do that? But you would be able to take ground.
Oh, I would.
You would be able to. Let's see. I'll stay. So this probably isn't the best strategic move, but so we can actually see combat, I'm gonna stay. Okay, so the attacker gets to bombard. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 8. No, that's blocked by bridges though. Okay, so no bombardment. Next is the attacker can retreat before combat. If you decide that you didn't want to actually do combat, you can retreat.
Oh no, I want to go in.
All right. So next we'll do approaching fire. Okay, so the way approaching fire works is this guy gets to fire on you with his 5 strength. But there's so I get approach fire at -3. So you are on clear, right, on a ridge. So we're both on a ridge.
Gamble is, yeah.
You're on clear, so you're at 5, -3, so that's a 2. My morale is +2, so that's a 4. So 1 through 4. And alright, I got 1 hit on you. And I think that resolves before we do combat, because you might actually have to retreat. Let me just double check. I'm not even sure. We'll just keep playing it out. Okay, so the next approach fire happens here. So it's a random chance of who he's going to shoot at, because he's only got 1 strength. So
you have to hit a 1, right?
No, so sorry, it's just 1 through 1 through 5. I'm just trying to choose who it's going to hit. So this guy. It's not good for you. And then, so I get a -3 to hit. You're up above me, so I also get another negative. So I'm at a 5. -4 is 1. But I do get pluses for being artillery versus... no, I don't. Just kidding. So I got a 1. So just 1.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's a second hit on you. I don't know where another hit is, but you've got 2 hits on you. Okay, so what happens now, I believe this happens this stage, is you will take a morale check. So your morale is +1. And here we have the rally table. So, not rally table, sorry. Where's morale check? Here we go. So 1 through 5 is pass, 6 through 10 is a fail. You have a +1, so you get 1 through 6. So go ahead and roll that.
0.
That is not great for you. So those hits are actual strength point
This is why I avoid the blackjack tables. Oh no, not the blackjack, poker table.
So you take 2 hits, and you're forced to retreat. So this is a problem for you, actually. Okay, so
Ooh, this is not good.
This is bad news. Okay, so you retreat backward, not into an enemy, not into an enemy zone of control, and not into a friendly unit, if possible, except that you have no choice because your choices basically are these 2, and both of them are in units. So just roll that, and if it's 1 through 5.
5.
5. Okay, so I didn't say which was the 1 through 5, 6 through 10. So you move back here. Oh gosh. Okay, so he's moving in here now. That's a problem for you, but we'll figure out where he goes next. So from here, he can go here and here, I believe, those 2. So you roll for those, I guess.
Oh, okay. 1 through 5?
Actually, no, sorry. He would just go here because he doesn't. If he has a choice not to move through, he won't move through. But you did move through this unit, so they need to take a morale check. And so
8.
That's not good. So now they retreat.
Okay.
And they will move one of these 2. So go ahead and roll.
Nice. All right.
Oh gosh.
2.
2. All right. So they're in here, and then they'll go back there. And these guys, I don't think they can be forced to retreat again. I could be doing this wrong. I apologize.
Oh.
But so basically, when you are forced to retreat through your own units, you can possibly cause them to continue to retreat.
That's cool.
So,
I like that feature.
Which can create problems. Okay, next combat. So now it's combat time. You are firing here at a strength of 6. So you're gonna have
6 dice.
buckets of dice. So you are trying to roll, just so we know. I am on clear, and you are infantry versus artillery. You get a +1. So, gosh, darn it. Okay, so you're getting 6 + 1 is 7, and you're up above me, so that's 8. I'm pretty sure you're rolling a 1 through 8 here, so I'm pretty slaughtered.
Ooh, 5.
All right, so that is 6 hits on me.
Goodbye, artillery.
Yeah, annihilates it. Either way, it's gone. We'll see if it's destroyed or not. So I'll take a morale check. 6. That's enough. So it's shattered. Though I could be doing this wrong. When you take all yours, you might just be dead completely. But yeah, 6 demoralizations. That's equal to my full thing. Okay, my guy. Oh, that was your unit I moved. My guy is. Oh, he has 1 strength. Just kidding. He is annihilated. So that unit is destroyed. So you broke through, and now you can advance forward to where he was. If you
Cool.
like. Cool. And I will get approaching fire on you when my combat comes up. Alrighty. So that was.
I wish you bad luck.
All right, so
I can't lose another brigade.
It's actually time to talk to. One hit.
Nice.
Okay, and I'll take a morale check. So, good +1. Not good enough. Okay. Oh no, passive skin is good. Low is good. I forgot. So I take a demoralization, which is this little green thing. In the game, it will not be this complicated. Okay. All right. So, since my attack, you don't get bombardment. But it is time to do fights. So
Melee?
What?
Melee? You mean like
yeah.
hand-to-hand? Oh, wow.
Plus combat. I mean, not fight, sorry. It's just, there's lots of combat to do, so.
Oh.
All right, so, because I'm up above you, so 6s, so 1 hit on him. So there's a hit on this dude. And then this guy is going to take 3, and they're going to be, same thing, 6s, 6 or lower. 2 hits. It's not your best day. And then this guy is going to roll 4 on him, and he's also rolling at 6s.
He's pretty much gone
3
at this point.
hits, yeah. Pretty sure he's shattered. Yeah, I think if you take more, that you're shattered. So, okay, so.
Yeah, he's been obliterated. So he's gone, right? He's off the board.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's gone. And then this guy has to split. How much does he have left? He's got 5, so 50-50. Puts it here, so 2 here. Also at, he's got a high morale, so he's rolling 2 dice. It's 5 plus 3, so it's 8. So that's 2 hits on this guy. That's my lucky day, kind of, because that guy was fresh. And then here, it's just 7 or lower, which is 3 hits. Oh my god.
Union winning.
That's right. Probably totally turning the rules in my favor somehow. And then this guy, yeah, we'll like learn later. Like, oh,
yeah, as long as it's
totally
fun.
Cheating. It's fun for me. So 4 on here, and it's gonna you're on clear, so it's 5 plus 1 for so 6. So 2 hits. So he's taking 5 hits, which is lower than his strength. So he's gone. And then this guy took 2 hits. So you want to see if those are.
Demoralized or not. Brigade.
So take a roll and see if that guy.
Which one is that? That's a 6.
So does he have +1 morale? Oh no. So he has to retreat, or takes 2 hits.
So he's down to 2, I guess.
Yeah, he's down to 2, and he's gonna have to retreat. So he'll go straight back, and then he's gonna mess up one of your units and possibly make them retreat. So one of these 3. So he goes through. The middle one. Actually, I don't think he can move because there's nowhere for him to go. I think. Okay, so he stops, and we'll see how these guys happen. So 1, it's a demoralization. So I think he's still busted, but he can come back. So he's not utterly destroyed.
Well, for most part.
He can come back. If we were playing another day, he could come back.
But at that strange point that we left him at.
Yeah. And then let's see. And this my guy here. It's just a demoralization, but he's has to retreat back. So